I am a huge fan.
Now, the star very, very bright for Sammy Guevara, and now, hold on, wait a minute.
Sammy would like me to inform you that you can check out his YouTube channel, Sammy Guevara YouTube.
Oh, for the love of God. You know, I have it on good authority, and I know such things because I've lived there. He says he's from Houston, Texas. When you think Houston, Texas, you think big city, you think it's kind of gritty, you think maybe he's from the mean streets of Houston, Texas. I have it on good authority that Sammy Guevara is actually from Cinco Ranch, which is in Katy, which is a very, very wealthy suburb. I think that explains a lot about this kid's attitude.
Hey,
what?
I'm from the Woodlands, which is right next to Katy, and just because it's not so rough doesn't mean you can't come out tough. Look, Sammy Guevara, that man's tough.
And he expects everything to be handed to him.
He expects greatness, Rich.
DJZ is battery powered and ready to go. Sammy Guevara in the ring, and this should be a high-flying electric battle here tonight in Chicago.
No kidding. Look at that. When you're talking electric, that is electric right there. If that outfit looks familiar to you, it is because DJZ and Mustafa Ali share the same light guy, believe it or not. Good friends from a long time back. DJZ, experienced veteran, also a Chicago native. Honestly, Rich, there's been some great action here on the show tonight. We got a lot of great action to come, but this match right here may be the one I've been looking forward to the most. Two high flyers, two young guns, looking out here to put it all on the line. And look at Sammy Guevara up there, trying to get into the head of DJZ right now. Looking like he's taking a nap, swinging in a hammock. He's not even there.
It's exactly what I'm talking about with that entitled, I hate to sound like the old crotchety grump, but that entitled millennial attitude where he thinks it should just come to him.
Look, just because he is used to greatness, Sammy Guevara is the kind of man that expects to be heard, Rich. When he talks, when he acts, when he moves, he knows he's the center of attention.
Hey, he's one of those youngsters that thinks that, well, I have an opinion, so I'm entitled to my opinion, and my opinion is right, even if your opinion is completely wrong.
Look, this isn't just him in his head thinking he's great. Look, this man right here, Sammy,
Now, notice what he did right there. Never mind.
Well, here's the thing. Look, first of all, good on DJZ for taking Sammy Guevara down. That's what you got to do. You got to ground a guy like Sammy Guevara. He's like a flying squirrel. He'll get right in your face. But look, don't count Sammy Guevara down. Just because he's young doesn't mean he's entitled. This guy has earned everything he's got. This is a former AAA World Cruiserweight Champion. He only lost that belt last month to the Laredo Kid, who I know you know very well from MLW, another outstanding young performer.
Guevara, the knock on him has been that he's lacked an edge, and, well, if you see the outset of this here, it looks like Guevara may have found that edge.
I think that being signed to a great offense there from Sammy Guevara, but I think by getting signed by AEW, it's made Sammy Guevara's ego inflate even more. You know,
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, look, if you want to be on top in wrestling, you want to be a standout superstar, you gotta believe you're the best. You gotta have that ego.
Yeah, you do have to believe you're the best, but to be successful in anything, you also have to know your limits.
Or push beyond them, Rich. Goes both ways, my friend.
But you can't push beyond your limits unless you know them. And Sammy Guevara doesn't think there's anything wrong with his game.
And that's the thing is, you know what? Look, the guy's going to push himself to the brink, and he's going to break himself from time to time. But every time he breaks, he gets rebuilt stronger, better, faster. And that is the Sammy Guevara we are looking at today.
You know, as this match started out, Sammy Guevara usually will unwind the middle finger. I got to say, good on him. We are in a family-friendly environment inside a Catholic high school. Instead of flipping off DJZ, it looked to me like he said, no, put the number one up.
Yeah.
And said, I am number one. I thought that was interesting, an interesting adjustment on Sammy Guevara's part.
Well, look at DJZ here, you know.
DJZ off the second turnbuckle with a Back elbow.
DJZ at a point now where it's all show, all go, all the time. Former Impact Wrestling superstar, now out on his own.
Look out for DJZ, slides under. Guevara off the apron with a kick.
Cat-like reflexes there. You know, DJZ, he's been around the block. He's got a long storied career here in professional wrestling. Sammy Guevara just recently had the rocket strapped to him. I would believe there's a little bit of jealousy there on the part of DJZ. I mean, I got to think that he's looking at a guy like Sammy Guevara and saying, why didn't it happen for me as quickly as it's happening for this guy?
Well, DJZ, a guy who nearly died in a match in Mexico about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. He is a young man who has a lot of experience. He has been around. Hold on here. Whoa! Guevara able to leap over the
beautiful
guardrail. But DJZ with a full steam.
I didn't even know he was there. He shot out the side of the screen.
DJZ is thankful for every opportunity he gets to step in the ring. He is thankful for every day. He said that nearly dying in the ring changed his outlook on life, as you'd expect it would.
Well, you look at all the other contemporaries had it. Oh, here we go. I'll give this a breath.
Oh. Guevara flying in from out of nowhere.
Very interested to see what was about to happen there. But you look at a lot of DJZ's Impact contemporaries, guys like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, right now hitting the strides, the peaks of their career. I think DJZ says in the back of his head, this is a vibrant time for pro wrestling. I'm a commodity. I should be getting these opportunities.
DJZ undefeated here in Warrior Wrestling as the referee continues the count up to 7, and Guevara slides in under the bottom rope, breaks the count, but DJZ Warrior Wrestling 1 triple threat matchup.
Yeah,
Pentagon defeated Matt Sydal.
Very precarious situation here for DJZ.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh my God. You could see the spine of DJZ hit right off the edge of that ring. That is very scary right there what happened, Rich.
Both men are crumbled down on the floor. DJZ defeated Pat Monix at Warrior Wrestling 2. And obviously didn't win that matchup at Warrior Wrestling 1, but was not pinned either, is the point there. So Sammy Guevara, who competed in that war of attrition matchup here at Warrior Wrestling 2 back in September. He won the first fall
shades
and then was eliminated in stage 2. Listen, I'm ignoring what this kid does.
I can tell you're
there's something about Guevara who just rubs you the wrong way.
You got to get out of the paperwork and you got to look at what's going on in front of you.
Yeah, sure. I got to get out of the paper. All right.
This.
Oh, hang on. What about the count is up to 8? Were we at
7 or 8? 9 right there. Wait. Oh, DJZ.
At the last moment, sprinting in. You can tell he's in an awful lot of pain.
Able to beat the count, and Sammy Guevara doing exactly what he needs to do, getting right on top of DJZ.
I like this edge from Guevara.
Well, he needs it. You know,
double stomp to the back.
He is prepping for the roller coaster.
Into the cover, hooks the outside leg. And DJZ able to power out.
He is prepping for the roller coaster ride of a lifetime right now, is Sammy Guevara. You know, he's about to go off and do some really big athletic shows right now. And, you know, again, I say, signing with AEW, I think inflated his ego. What was the first thing that he did when he came out here? He said, put over my YouTube show. You don't think that he learned that from the Bucks and Cody? That's exactly their MO.
I'm more impressed with what Guevara is doing here in the ring. Yes, he's entitled. Yes, he's arrogant. Well, hold on. DJZ may have caught him. Guevara and DJZ, they are going on a barrel roll.
As fun as that looks, it takes everything out of you, Rich.
Guevara out at 2. But this added edge, this added aggression by Guevara, in my estimation, has been the one thing that... Oh! Spanish fly! My goodness! And now DJZ with a code red, but it was Sammy Guevara. Oh my God, the action! Incredible here. What a pace!
These two.
We can't even keep up.
I know, Rich. I'm trying to get a word in, and I can't even.
I mean, a code red. Guevara stood right up. Drop kick, drop kick, drop kick, drop kick. And now both men are trying to catch their breath.
And you can hear the fans here at Warrior Wrestling clapping along, trying to build some energy. It definitely seems like DJZ, the fan favorite here tonight.
Well, Chicago's own DJZ.
Yeah, he lives right. He actually does not live too far from here.
Lands on his feet. Catches Guevara in the chin. Sammy misses with an elbow. Misses again. Ducks under. Little crisscross. And a clothesline by DJZ.
A little variation of the pounce there. You know, it could have gone for the spear if he'd have chose, but instead to go with a flying forearm.
Back elbow into the chest. DJZ off the ropes with a moonsault. Cover to put Guevara away. And he powers out at 2.
You know, as much as those moves flush the air out of your opponent there when you jump off the ropes with that moonsault landing on the abdomen of your opponent, it takes a lot out of you too. I mean, to control your body, to control that spin. I'm surprised that DJZ is so quickly resilient.
Rolling through. Caught by Guevara. Back elbow trying to gain an advantage. Guevara. Oh! DJZ planted, and now Sammy looking for that standing moonsault.
Good move by DJZ there.
Spike Rana! DJZ!
Ooh,
answered with a running knee by Guevara.
Should have got right on him, Rich. Should have got right on him. Too much somersaults, too much moving around. You know, you hit a guy like Sammy Guevara with a move like that, you got to follow up quickly. And again, both these men down, trying to get their composure.
What a night of wrestling here in Chicago, Illinois. DJZ to the outside is climbing to the top rope. Guevara slowly back to his feet. And Guevara desperately just reaches out.
Never comfortable getting hit right in the breadbasket like that.
To the breadbasket?
Yeah, the breadbasket, Rich.
Guevara trying to set up into the fireman's carry from the ropes. DJZ fighting it.
An act of desperation here from DJZ.
Elbows into the chin. Forearm smashes.
What becomes difficult here when you get hit that many times in the face.
Guevara able to land on his feet. DJZ up top. Oh my God, look at this. Spanish fly from the top rope. Guevara nailed it.
All within a matter of seconds.
Cover. Somehow DJZ got the left shoulder up at the last moment.
And the fan.
Guevara arguing with the official.
I would too, you know, but that's the thing is I was going to say, listen to that audience here tonight. I was going to say, when DJZ was dishing out those elbows to the face of Sammy Guevara, you get hit that many times in the face with an elbow, you start to lose your vision a little bit. Everything gets blurry. If you're a quick mover like Sammy Guevara, that's a huge hit.
DJZ with a super kick. Has Guevara lined up. Uh-oh, Guevara to the top, able to land on his feet. This is unbelievable action here tonight, and again, DJZ gets the feet up.
Oh, right into the mush of the mouth there. I hope Britt Baker hasn't left. She should have her dentist chair set up out back. Maybe she can look at Sammy after this bout.
I know a guy who cuts hair before events.
I know you do, buddy.
Oh, hold on. Referee gets shoved out of the way. Now Guevara has the tights, and oh, no!
And the winning streak has come to an end.
Yeah, Guevara gets the win, but that was cheap. Stole the victory over DJZ, grabbed the tights. Waiting for the official signal from the referee, and we'll finally go over to Guevara. Still to come tonight, Jordan Grace will battle Lisa Marie, better known as, of course, Tara.
Absolutely, yeah, Victoria in WWE.
Victoria.
Yeah.
And what could very well be her very last match in her hometown of Chicago. Sammy Guevara with the win. Look at him, that look on his face, that know-it-all look like.
Well, because he knows it all, Rich.
Yeah, sure he does.
Look, he's the one who signed it.
Yeah, he knows how to cheat and how to steal a victory.
He knows how to get signed. Knows how to put that money in his bank account.
Guevara with the win. DJZ coming up just short tonight. But really excited for that matchup between Jordan Grace and Elisa Marie. Hear the chant from the crowd here for DJZ.
Wouldn't be surprised, by the way, to see DJZ pop up on a bigger platform here very soon.
The Progress Women's Championship will be defended. Jordan Grace